Never forget the time Tom thought he killed Jerry and how he tried to save the one thing he hated most. So they brought an ice cream truck to school and the ice cream man saw my hair and was like, "Oh, I have something for you," and gave me this. Girl took cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito to prom, so he took her cutout to Paddy's pub. The world's happiest criminal. This 99-year-old true crime fan had always dreamed of being arrested. When the Dutch police found out that it was on her bucket list, they picked her up, handcuffed her and threw her in the slammer. She enjoyed every minute of it. Let's leave it there. As long as you're learning, you're not failing. So there's this boy running around in a Superman outfit yelling, "I just beat cancer." Feel good times ensue. This goose used her wings to protect an abandoned puppy from the cold. The puppy was shivering, so she folded her wings around this baby and moved him closer to her so he could benefit from her body warmth. Puppy stopped shivering and went to sleep. They recreated their wedding photos 70 years later. I'm crying. I asked my dad if I have ever made him cry in front of me before because I don't remember ever seeing him cry. He said once. He told me that when I was 3 years old he laid out a pen, a dollar and a toy of some sort in front of me. He wanted to see which one I would pick. I think that a lot of Chinese people do that. It represents what you'll value most when you grow up. Like the pen is intelligence, money is money, and the toy is fun. He was just doing it out of curiosity and boredom. It was interesting for him to see which one I'd pick anyway. He said that I just sat there and stared at the items. He sat across from me and waited patiently. According to him, I crawled towards them, he held his breath, and I pushed everything aside and went right into his arms. He didn't realize that he was one of the choices, and that was the first and the only time I made him cry. I'm on the 5th floor and my window is open and someone outside sneezed. So I shouted "bless you" out the window and he said, "Thank you, building." Breaks my heart that pirates spend their whole lives following a map, when the real treasure is the friendships they build along the way. This sort of thing is why I still have faith in humanity. World War II veteran gets more than 100,000 birthday cards after daughter's plea. You're only as happy as you choose to be, a saying that holds true for one and all, and I'm sure this selfie deserves more likes than most. Hey Pizza Hut, would you consider donating a load of pizzas to your local homeless community every night this week? Done. I murdered a rich guy in Red Dead Redemption 2 who slapped his expensive horse across the face after he lost to me in a race. His horse is now my main horse and she gets all the pats and sugar cubes in the world. I'm feeling good about my cowboy life choices. Me, I'm leaving for my trip tomorrow. 7-year-old, no, who will hug me? Me, Papa will hug you. 7-year-old, it's not the same. 9-year-old, yeah, but Papa will let us play who let the dogs out as much as we want and give us pizza every day. 7-year-old. Mama, can you leave today? When the government shutdown finally ends and the FBI agent in your phone gets paid again. Whenever I'm sad, I just imagine a bunch of tiny versions of myself working inside of my body that sing and push blood cells around and have romantic encounters and have sword fights with bacteria and have so much fun keeping me alive. I gotta take care of myself for the tiny people inside of me. Thank you, little friends. I've met countless children in hospitals over the years and this little guy was one of the best. His name is Oscar. I loved the fact that despite not having the slightest idea of who I was, he took the time to give me a checkup and make sure I was feeling okay. Throwback Thursday to Clifford's first Halloween. My heart. God, he's so teeny. This is Coco, a gorilla who is reportedly able to correctly use 1,000 words in American Sign Language and understand more than 2,000 English words. She is an avid Mr. Rogers fan and was taken to meet him in 1998. When they met, she embraced him and did what she'd watched him do on screen so often. She took his shoes off. Not every child will grow up to be a doctor or a lawyer. Teach kids it's okay to work with your hands and build cool stuff. I had a boy stop by my house after Halloween. He knocked on my door and asked if I had leftover Halloween candy. The kids all know I give full-size candy bars. At first I was shocked about the request and then I realized he was hungry, so I gave him some. I went out later and bought some muffins and apples. Each morning my buddy stops by my house and gets breakfast. Sometimes he requests a little more because he's hungry. It makes me proud my buddy trusts me enough to let me know he needs more. I hold hands with every girlfriend as she talks about her day. Before my mum passed away, she gave my dad strict instructions to water the plants in the bathroom. He's been religiously watering them and keeping them alive. They look so amazing he decided to take them to his new home, only to discover they are plastic. Can hear my mum chuckling. Not the heroes we deserve, but the heroes we need. 1.5 million volunteers plant 66 million trees in 12 hours, breaking Guinness World Record. Reasons why my grandpa is the best. He made my wife and I'm a woman, a giant banner for our 1-year anniversary. When I was pregnant the baby was kicking and when he touched my belly the baby stopped and he called him a little shit. He once called and left a voicemail asking how to spell styrofoam. He flipped a table because he saw someone hit a dog. He beat Skyrim in 4 days. He served in the Korean War and when he came home he learned Korean, so if he ever ran into a Korean vet he could give them the same respect he'd give an American vet. My son has 2 moms and there was a special guy in your life day at his school for Father's Day, so my grandpa went and showed up in dress pants and a pressed shirt because he didn't want to embarrass him. Also there was a little boy who didn't have anyone there and grandpa asked if he could be his special guy and the little boy beamed. He knows all of the secrets to the Zelda games. He's had 4 open heart surgeries and can still kick your ass. Spent 7 years in special education, graduating with a 1.8 GPA. A teacher said I wasn't going to college. Now I'm a VCU grad and best-selling author. Dating a boy bigger than you. His hoodies will look cute and oversized on you. Dating a boy your size. You can share hoodies and they will fit and look nice. Dating a boy smaller than you. Your hoodies will look cute and oversized on him. Conclusion. All boy sizes are cute and good. Me, thinking about suicide. Stanley from heaven, don't make me come down there you punk. Good ghost is good. At 17 I had my first child. My girlfriend got killed in a drive-by. At 18 I had a daughter and my second girlfriend died of cancer, but I'm still strong. 19 to kids with 2 jobs in college. Will never give up. So this morning I made my chickens tiny pancakes because I love them and they is good chickens. Skinny girls. Chubby girls. Girls that criticize other girls. We are living in an apartment as we renovate our house. Congratulations on that, by the way. Is it like your dream home? I mean, my wife's gonna be living there, so yeah. There's a special place in heaven for the teachers who make study guides that are exactly like the test. Ohio dad booked 6 flights just to join flight attendant daughter during her Christmas shifts. Every year tourists throw approximately 1.1 million euros into the Trevi fountain in Rome. The city uses them to fund a supermarket for the needy. Yeah, sex is cool, but have you ever woke up from a dream and went back to sleep and the dream picked up where it left off? She looks so sweet, but today a woman asked her what her name was and she replied butt cracks. So I love that we set aside one day a year to gather in stadiums and living rooms across the nation and celebrate Super Bowls. Chicago, I need 10 volunteers to help me shovel for seniors tomorrow. I'm getting too many emails from elderly folks that need help. Meet me at the 79th Street Red Line stop at 10 AM tomorrow. I got hoodies, hats and lunch for anybody that comes through. In 1866 Liechtenstein sent out an army of 80 men to participate in the Austro-Prussian War. They came back with 81 men, suffering no casualties and having made 1 friend along the way. Restoration 100. Luring my drunk friends home. You want this? Get in the fucking Uber. I think we should appreciate beekeepers more for the job that they do. They protect our ecosystem and without them we would all starve to death. I just made this meme to give them some appreciation. I hope that's okay. I hope you all have a wonderful day. You've been visited by the Safety Doggo. Like this video and subscribe to be safe from all danger.